Welcome to Turin 2. How are we comforted in dark times? In Parshas Truma, the Rebbe reveals how great Jewish leaders and the leader of the generation provide comfort to the Jewish people and help us overcome the darkness and pain of exile. The treasurers were commanded to take cedar wood from the Jewish people to build the sanctuary. Rashi asks a very important question. And from where did they get the wood in the desert? Rabbi Tanchuma explained that our father Yaakov foresaw with the Holy Spirit that the Israelites were destined to build a sanctuary in the desert. He brought cedar trees to Egypt and planted them there. He commanded his sons to take them along when they left Egypt. The Rebbe carefully analyzes the verb to take and explains why Rashi cites the source of Rabbi Tanchuma to reveal an eternal message. The Rebbe says that taking is different from giving. Taking implies that the object was already in the possession of the one whom the objects were taken from. This means that the Jewish people already had cedar wood. So what prompted them to bring cedar wood into the desert? Rashi brings the passage of Rabbi Tanchuma for two important reasons. First, comfort and hope. Yaakov brought the cedar trees to Egypt and gave the prophecy to his children that they would need to take the trees with them when the Egyptian exile would end. Gazing upon the trees, the Jews were comforted that Yaakov's prophecy would one day be fulfilled, and they longed for their exile to end. Second, the purpose of the trees was to build a sanctuary for God. The cedar trees represented the establishment of a dwelling place for God in this world of darkness. In addition, the Rebbe further emphasized why Rashi mentioned Rabbi Tanchuma. Tanchumim in Hebrew means comfort. The cedar trees provided comfort in Egypt in a terrible exile where they witnessed their babies thrown into the Nile and suffered horrendous, cruel slavery. The cedar trees represented comfort that God would redeem them from exile. Thus, the eternal message is this. We are now in the longest exile, one in which we are in a desert full of venomous scorpions and snakes that represents people who wish to do the Jewish people harm. The Torah compares our righteous holy leaders as mighty tall cedars. Our forefather Yaakov planted such leaders in every generation. They have the might to withstand exile, and gazing upon them inspires and provides us comfort that this exile will also end. And like the cedars of old, which were used to build a holy sanctuary for God in this world, the holy leaders help us build our own inner sanctuaries in this present exile, in the desert of the nations. And these leaders, these cedars, provide us the comfort that we will experience the ultimate comfort, which is the ultimate redemption, speedily in our days.